Ladies and gentlemen, we're in for a treat tonight. The views stated in this track are solely of the Block himself and cannot be reproduced or retransmitted except by Block Basics Productions, BBP, and their affiliates.
Truncate a little bit, I'm saying come over, Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 485 of the Terrell Effect. We're going to jump it off right now with the trailer for the Texas Rockers. Let's go. Okay. So, we are here with Sergeant Remo. Let me know about what we just saw.
Yes, man. Thank you for having me, man. So that was the trailer for Texas Rockers. That's the short film that we just premiered on Wednesday, the 25th. And that's a short film. It's 23 minutes based on, it's a fictional story, but it's a story that includes many of the characters that are in the Texas reggae scene, that are actively performing and things like that. And we put a script together and shot a short film. And I mean, I'm really happy with the product. I think that it showcases the works that we do, and even though we didn't get everybody that's in the scene, of course, because that would have been a much longer film. But it gives you a little snapshot of what's going on down here in Texas, you know what I mean? And I think it's cool,
Okay, because you would be what I classify as a culture shock, because in all my years of talking about and dealing with reggae, and all my years of talking about and dealing with Texas, I've never dealt with a Texan making reggae. So it's new to me, because I mean, a lot of the culture from what I come again.
I was saying there's a lot of people doing reggae music out here in Texas, all over.
Really? Because
Yeah.
you think being so close to South America, it would be more influenced by like the Latin culture. So is there that kind of like reggaeton influence out there as well?
No, not really,
Not
as far
really.
as I can see. I mean, like there's been reggae here for a long time, and Houston's one of the biggest cities in the U.S.,
Yeah.
and they have a big Caribbean population, so reggae has been going on. Dallas, same thing to a lesser extent. Austin's got a pretty active reggae scene that might not be traditional, because it's slightly different. It's got its own twist to it, but there's some really good musicians. There's Jamaicans, there's Guyanese, there's Trinis, there's people from different places kind of all just coming together and creating their own type of music, you know what I mean? But it's all rooted in reggae music. I wouldn't say it's really rooted in anything else,
Well, forgive my ignorance. I mean, I know reggae culture is everywhere. You know what I mean? It's a very inspirational thing. It's influential. So for me not
See, that's
to
why
draw
it's
the
important that
parallel,
we did this film.
yeah, it is. It really is,
Mhm.
because it'll highlight that. Because like I said, in all my you hear reggae, you think Jamaica, you think the Caribbean, you think certain areas of that in the islands. But why? What would you say should turn the ear towards Houston or Texas for reggae culture?
Well, I mean, here in the U.S., reggae has pockets of areas where you can go and you can find somewhere that's going to play reggae music on a regular basis. And those are
Okay.
kind of spread out because it's not everywhere. You got Florida, you got the East Coast, the northern East Coast, you got LA, you got a few little pockets here and there. And
Hmm.
Texas has its own little thing that's been going on, and I think it started as it was just a touring stop for a lot of acts, that would stop in Austin or they would stop in Houston, they would stop in Dallas. So like any other scene that's going to come out from that, if you have that's happening on a regular basis, then eventually you're going to have homegrown artists that are just huge fans of the music and eventually decide to start making their own music. So I think that's really just what's happened. I mean, like you see Austin Reggae Festival, that's celebrating 30 plus years. You
Wow.
know what I mean? Flamingo Canteen in Austin is 34 years, if I'm not mistaken. And that's the
Okay.
place of live reggae music in Texas. So that's why it was important for me to film there. So the scenes, most of the scenes where the musicians are playing, those are at Flamingo, which is a really important place for Texas reggae. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Yeah, I saw the cornet. It was, oh man. I myself play a bit of the trumpet and some drums, and I used to play saxophone better than I do now. But if I were to sit down with it, I could pick it back up. So, are there any instruments
Yeah.
you play?
No, I'm a vocalist. I'm a vocalist. I don't play any instruments. But I mean, I'm recording all the time. We're performing all the time. We're pretty active with the music. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. If there was an instrument you would play, what would it be?
When I was young, I wanted to play violin. And my mom just couldn't
Ooh,
afford to get me one. Never got a chance to do that. But that was like the one that was passionate about learning. I just love that sound.
that is
But
a
I
nice
mean,
one.
yeah. But I think if I started playing one, I'd probably just play keys. I'd probably pick up something. But yeah, I never really got a chance to when I was young. So I just focused on
Okay.
vocals, and that's what I do among other things.
Well, the voice is its own instrument, and it has its challenges to master. So, more
Hmm.
power to you on that. We are here for episode 485. We're talking to Sergeant Remo. Oh man, there's gonna be much more conversation as we continue. This show, The Terrell Effect, is brought to you in part by Expose the North. We go there and beyond. Culture Shock, we are the product. Culture Shock Magazine, the zine for those unseen in the scene. Culture Shock Radio, you're in the mix, come get your fix, as well as Jacks of all trades. If you can name it, she can tame it. And 420 DNA, if it is in you, it should be on you like it is on us while we broadcast Me and the Boys Wrestling Mondays at 7 p.m. on youtube.com/at POEZ. Ladies and gentlemen, I have so many things to plug. Please come back after this commercial break. All right, we're back. Oh my goodness. It's like I start and I'm like, okay, you only got to do one right now. But then I realize there's so many to do and there's so little time. So yeah, gotta get it like that. But we got some music here from you. What is the
Yeah.
name of the album that
I'm not sure
just?
what you got. Tell me what you got.
I have a couple of different songs. One is from the Keep It Steady. Oh, I have Keep It Steady. Give Me the
Okay.
Roots for the first two,
All right.
and then the next one, I think. Oh, it says the album right here. Reach the Top.
Reach the Top album. Okay. Cool, man.
Yeah.
So the first two songs that you mentioned, those are from the Texas a Bogota, which is an album I released in January. So the first
Okay.
two songs that you mentioned are from that. So we can reason about that.
Okay, let's play that first one here. Let's go. Come on now. It's like I had the intro all smooth and everything, and it just decided to not work. All right, let's go.
Give me the roots, give me the higher meditation. Give me the roots, give me the higher vibration. Let the music fill my soul like a healing from above. Give me the roots, give me the higher meditation. Give me the roots, give me the higher vibration. Let the music fill my soul like a healing from above. Giving thanks to Jah alone, giving thanks I'm still around. None of them are come and gone, there's so many close ones. What's the reason me no know? Only Jah alone him know. So we have to turn along, have to sing another song. Love alone is the solution. Love alone is the solution.
La música llena tu alma. El amor se expande en el pecho. Desde tu raíz los frutos del árbol florecen. Give me the roots, conéctate, baila, lo siente.
Give me the roots, give me the higher meditation. Give me the roots, just give me the higher vibration. Let the music fill my soul like a healing from above. Give me the roots, give me the higher meditation. Give me the roots, just give me the higher vibration. Let the music fill my soul like a healing from above. This it's for you. Steady when you're ready, cause you know it's getting heavier. Everywhere you look is like an obstacle and barrier. You got to make it some way. Steady when you're ready, cause you know it's getting heavier. Everywhere you look is like an obstacle and barrier. Still we got to make it some way. We got to keep it standing. Even when against phone Facebook. Got to be at the ready. No, you can't get jumping. Got to keep it steady. Even when it gets bumpy. Got to be at the ready. No, you can't get jumping. Stand up to the fire when you put in on your line. No, you can't run away. Say you can stand up to the wire when things get tight. You can't hide from reality. Can't hide from jam. You can't hide from yourself. Me say, Almighty Lord, I want you to show me the way. Me say, Almighty Lord, I make you guide my way. I pray that my days will be long. But when you're ready to take me home, I'll be ready. I'll be ready. Till the time steady. You got to keep it steady. You got to be at the ready. No, you can't get jumpy. You got to keep it steady. Even when it gets bumpy. You got to be at the ready. No, you can't get jumpy.
All right, keep it steady, Sergeant Remo. For that, give me the roots, Sergeant Remo, Alma De Leon, and Ross Levi or Levi. Yeah.
Yes, Levy. Yeah, yeah, man. Good stuff, man.
Oh man,
Both of these songs, they were recorded in Colombia and Bogota last year. In 2025.
okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, man, the sound is full. Oh my gosh, like
Yeah, yeah, I like that one, man. Both of them are nice, man.
yeah, there's something about it that just like none more than just the everyday grumbles. You know what I mean? Like the day-to-day stuff that you got to deal with. That was in my mind. And as I'm listening to this,
Yeah, and that's what it's about, man. Because you know how things go, man. It's like every day we got to deal with so many things, you know, sometimes it just take one little thing, you know, to just push you too far. So when I say that, it was more of like a reminder to myself, you know, that no matter what I was going through at the time when I wrote this song,
Yeah,
I mean, and I don't even remember what it was, but obviously it was something that was wearing me out, you know, that I had to remind myself that, hey, I just got to get through right now, you know,
yeah,
and tomorrow will be a different day, you know what I mean? So,
yeah. That's
yeah, man.
100% what I got from this. Like, just keep doing what you got to do because it's got to get done.
Yeah, and when you don't, you know, you sometimes we react in a way that later on you're like, man, I should have just kept my cool.
Yep.
You know, so yeah, man, those are the vibes, you know. And that's a production by these brethren down in Bogota, you know, True Move International, you know, good brethren, you know, good solid people, you know.
Okay. Okay. Who was the producer on the first two?
The first song that was a collaboration with this band called Alma de Leon, you know, which is you know, like Heart of a Lion kind of translation, you know. And that was produced by this brethren called Hafid from Bogota, and he's got a label called P1 Records. And
Okay.
that one was crazy because we were down there and we were in the studio with him, and there was supposed to be some band that wanted to do a song with me. And I'm like, well, where they at? Because we got a show tonight, you know, we got to leave like in 2 hours or something. So they
Yeah.
pulled up like an hour and a half before I'm supposed to leave. And I was like, man, I'm like, well, let's see what we can do, you know. So in an hour and a
Yeah.
half, we came up with the idea for like give me the roots, you know, and I wrote my part. The girl and the guy wrote their parts, and we recorded it all in like in an hour and a half. But man, it was a great tune, man. It was one of my favorites, you know, that I recorded down there.
That's epic. Yeah, it's amazing how things can come together so quickly when the right elements are in the room.
Yeah,
Oh,
because it was just, you know, it was like, what are we writing about? And then the girl, she was like strumming something on her guitar. She was just like, she said, just some roots. So then I started writing, you know, like, give me the roots.
okay,
I
okay.
am, you know, and that's it,
Yeah.
you know, that's how things come about, you know. So
Oh man. All right. Episode 485 of the Terrell Effect. We are here as a part of the Village Global Network. We make the network servicing listeners in over 193 countries worldwide. We're doing the thing, and you can do it too. Just come right back, and you'll see what it do. We're here with Sergeant Remo, episode 485 of the Terrell Effect. All right, all right, all right. So we're gonna jump into some music quick. I'm gonna do something called 16 and out. That's where I play the verse, the hook, and then we go on to the next song.
cool.
So let's get that in here. Let's go.
When you wake up in the morning, thanks to John, I give thanks for life and love, give thanks for everything. When I wake up in the morning, thanks to John, I give thanks for life and love, give thanks for everything.
Porque todo lo tengo y nada me hace falta. Porque tendría miedo, siempre doy las gracias por las pequeñas cosas que tengo en la vida. Porque todo lo puedo y de todo soy capaz. Porque todo lo tengo y nada me hace falta. Porque tendría miedo si a mi lado estalla. Por las pequeñas cosas que tengo en la vida. Porque todo lo puedo y de todo soy capaz.
Despertar al amor, dando gracias por la vida. Yo voy en este barco, estoy
En este barco yo estoy.
un fugitivo en esta vida, soy yo.
Amor es lo que siento, yo por ustedes. Ubuntu me enseñó que solo soy porque tú eres. Familia, palenque, comuna, quilombo. Con mi gente aprendiendo, con mi gente lo propongo. ¿Quién sería yo sin su confianza, su paciencia, su cariño, lealtad y enseñanza? Desperté al amor y ya no soy un número más en esta plantación.
La luna me acompaña hoy, con mis ancestros allá yo voy. Suelto y confío en lo que soy, al talismán me entrego y voy. I'm a Jaja soldier, living commander, keeping in fighting. Never give up, never give up
So
now.
we're standing on the road from a long time. Life is for living, don't live on living. Life is for living, don't live on living. Life is for living, you will live it up. Thanks you for giving, you for giving it up. Life is for living, you will live it up. Thanks you for giving, you for giving it up. Swing cruising down the highway with my windows rolled to the bottom. Yes, I'm feeling irate, me no have no problems, so me no bother. Me and nothing else really matter. Live your life, live it up to the top. I say, life is for living, you will live it up. Thanks you for giving, you for giving it up. Life is for living, you will live it up. Thanks you for giving, you for giving it up. Ups and downs, that's how it goes, that's how it flows. I know, by now. Texas push, Texas push.
Yo. Sensibilia. Shut up about sensibilia. Okay.
Push it and be rolling, like it and be gone. On another level, me send up on another realm. Skip me brain level, have no problem. Sensibilia again. Give me the sensibilia, don't give me no coke, don't give me no beer. Give me the sensibilia, don't give me no alcohol, give me fun. Give me the sensibilia, smoke offering on to jam. Give me the sensibilia, I say.
Give me the sensibilia, make me moan it. Look at me to crack the cocaine in a sleep to make me vomit. Ganja me love it. It'll make me higher than a rocket. On the ganja we buy the bucket. Some say we have it. Some say we have some type of habit. The habit what we have been kind of tragic. Addict to the chronic. Well if the chronic are the habit, sensibilia and the cure like tonic.
Remo give me a phone, vision, word, cover, and sound like the top Babylon going down. Don't give me crown, come and not kicking at the ground. Bring up all of the farmers around. Let me feel irate, happy at the earth right beside me. No crack cocaine, them thing they feel ya fight me. Just give me the chalice, make me like it. You know, Babylon not try to fight it.
Hey, cause of ganja in the first to get your eye. Make you start one that night, Alice and just the vibes. And the meditation from the chronic so they high. Smoke it up in a bucket and put it about your life. No filthy mouth can touch me, Alice no compromise. This is a urban side that people have been who say that it nice. Marijuana good for the brain, it's good for the eyes. Use a little spice, I want the sound of vice.
I eat a cup of meditation in Babylon. I'm in the mass participation. Just unless they monetize the inhalation, economy inside of me for fit inflation. Creative mind, yeah, man, need inspiration. A switch of rolling blunt plays in rotation. The dirty on me left side to keep my mind right. We are cipher.
Anytime it depends anyway. No mind somebody long.
Anywhere we go, top shows. Anywhere we go, lyrics and flow. Anywhere we go, some boy them a cry. Anywhere we go, some boy them a. In a sound system business with it up and down. Coulda never flap, coulda never drop. From this cloud when me inna, smoking sensibilia. We know I'm no time for no song by drama. Crush them down like a flame. I'ma chant them and chant them, say this and that. Step on social media, chat like parrot. When you come and check them, you could hear a pin drop. Them no have nothing to say, them no have nothing to talk. Harder that they come, is the harder that they fall. Empty barrel and make noise, you're nice. That's it. I want thing.
1983.
Other musical thing.
Sergeant Remo.
Watch it. 1983, 1986, 1984. Musical score. 1985. Yes, we feel so fine. Yes, 1986. Yes, the thing get mixed. Watch it. I may say, watch how the thing go, watch how it flow. Anywhere we dance, it is a musical show. Me say time and away, me say time any day. Me say all of them together, man, of them can stray. 1980s, 1980s, rhythm. They move and whine and a muggle and a dance.
Boy.
Okay. Said and no two songs are the same. Love that. You know what I mean? The vibe. Sometimes it's hard to stay in the chair though. You know what I mean? Like
I mean, and you know, I try to be diverse, you know, because I like all of them different styles, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I get a lot of music and a lot of it is very different, you know what I mean? So if there's a vibe to it and I can write something that I think sounds good, then I'm gonna do it, you know? I don't really have like one sound, you know what I mean? Like sometimes I DJ, sometimes I sing, sometimes I do roots, sometimes I do dancehall, you know. But the only thing I do try to be consistent is to have a good positive message that anybody can listen to, that my children can listen to, and I don't have to be embarrassed about what I'm saying, you know. So that's the common theme, you know.
That's a good way to look at it. Some people just make stuff and don't realize there's this consequence to action kind of thing.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I have to, you know, I can't say that I haven't, you know, but you know, like, you know, I reached a point where I remember like my youth would start singing my songs, you know, and there were some songs that I'm like, I don't think he needs to be singing.
That's what it really hits you.
Yeah, you know, because before that, you just, you know, you don't care what you say or if you're offensive or whatever, but then when you hear a child say those things, then it hits you different, you know. And to me, it was like I can't do that, you know, because I want my children to be able to sing my songs, you know. But that doesn't mean that you gotta, you know, sing soft music, you know, because I don't, you know what I mean? Like there's some strong messages in my music, but I can still do it in a respectful way, you know.
That's the key. Episode 485 of the Terrell Effect. We're here with Sergeant Remo. We'll be right back. All right, so this is possibly my favorite part of the show, and it's where I get to flip the script. Now, when I flip the script, I give the guest the opportunity to be the host and make whatever statements they may have or ask any questions they have. So, Sergeant Remo, you have the floor as we flip the script.
You put me on the spot, okay?
Yep.
Well, tell me more about this thing that you're doing. You know, how long has it been going? You know, like what was the driving force behind it? What was your idea? You know?
Okay. Well, I've been doing this for about 9, going on 10 years. The driving force behind it was we had a lot of talented people out here in Niagara and Canada, really, but Niagara region's where I'm located, and there's a lot of talented people out here, but they didn't have a media outlet to broadcast some of what they were doing. So I decided to use my knowledge in sound technology to improve the views of what was going on out here. And like, I don't know if you can see it.
Okay.
But there's a full stage back there. I mean, well, not a full stage. As big a stage as I can fit in the basement, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to be doing shows. something called small stage shows starting next week on Friday, and every second Friday until the foreseeable future, we're going to have an artist or a band or a poet featured, and we're going to take back the art. You know what I mean? We're going to bring the art back to the intimate days where we could actually, you know, express ourselves and be heard and get some feedback.
I love that. I love the concept, man. You know what I mean? Looking forward to check that out.
Yeah. I'd love to feature you at one point. Like, this is, you know what I mean? This is
man,
where I'm going.
That way, man. Real.
Yep.
I need to come up that way during the summertime. When it's nice.
Yes. Yeah, your best bet's after June, before October. That way you know you're getting good weather.
That's a good time frame, man. I got one more question for you.
Go ahead.
What's reggae music to you, man? Like, you know, what's it do for you?
It is the conscious. It's the clarity of conscience. That's what reggae music is for me. It helps me get back to a place in my mind where peace reigns and justice is for all. Like, you know what I mean? You can put on there's certain songs. Like I was always saying, I said to a couple of my friends, it's hard to be upset listening to certain people. Like, if you put on a Beres Hammond song and you're still upset by the time he's done, you just want to be mad. You're choosing to be upset.
True, that is the power of reggae music, man. I love that.
So, you know, but other than that, man, it's just life, day to day.
Yeah, man, that's what's up.
Yeah. Okay, we got a couple more songs here from you. That was good, man. That was good. Like, a lot of people don't like. I've been flipping the script for at least, I would say 200-300 episodes, and nobody knows when it's coming unless you've actually been watching the show. I've been since we've been doing TV cuts, I've been doing it on the third segment. But few people know when it's actually coming unless you've actually been on the show already. And I just want to see how people react to being put in a position of control, a position of, you know what I mean? Because you never know when it's going to happen. So instead of me just coming at you for like 45 minutes, I want to give you an opportunity to, you know, switch the reverse the flow.
Yeah, I love that. Get to know a little more about you too, man. That's love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is all a community thing. It's not a one-way thing, you know. So
exactly. We got this song here, "Smoking Down the Street," featuring Ross Levy and Black Moses. It said someone else. Who else is on the track?
I think that's it, yo.
Okay.
The other credit would be the production and stuff.
Oh, Hafid. Okay, Hafid Dancehall.
Hafid, he's got a verse on it too, man. Now we got so many people on these songs, man. I forget sometimes.
That's all good. It's all good. I figured it out. All right, let's go. Let's hit it.
Smoking down the street, cruising down the highway, smoking our way with downtown, ganja party tonight. Smoking down the street, cruising down the highway, smoking our way with downtown.
Es que te quiero tener, girl, hasta que amanezca. En mi ganja party, tú serás mi reina bien songueal. Eres la única que me hace temblar. Yo, créeme, nena, que lo estoy contemplando. Cuando tú caminas, mi cuerpo se paraliza y siempre te quiero besar. Hey, créeme que lo estoy meditando. Eres vitamina, te quiero diario en mi cuarto. Baila sensual pa' mí. Hey. Hello baby girl, smoking sin semilla. Llevo el pito, el quilombo, la plena fina. 100% orgánica mi vitamina. Como el flow que tú tienes a los jamaiquina.
Smoking down the street, cruising down the highway, smoking our way with downtown, ganja party tonight. Smoking down the street, cruising down the highway, smoking our way with downtown, ganja.
Oh, what a bam bam, esta party party se disfruta con esta lámpara, flow and reading. Oh, what the bamba, fluye la energía con combinalidad. No time to lie, viviendo la vida a nuestra manera, disfrutando el momento. Tu piel morena, sea noche, sea día, viviendo la plena. Ganja party tonight, la vibra se eleva, pegadito, pegadito, bailalo suavecito. Ganja party tonight, la vibra se eleva, pegadito, pegadito, bailalo suavecito. Prendelo baby girl, smoking sin semilla. Llegó el peto, el quilombo, la plena fina. 100% orgánica mi vitamina. Como el flow que tú tienes, a lo jamaiquina. Prendelo baby girl, smoking sin semilla. Llegó el peto, el quilombo, la plena fina. 100% orgánica mi vitamina. Como el flow que tú tienes, a lo jamaiquina. Es que te quiero tener ya hasta que amanezca. En mi ganja party tú serás mi reina, aunque son te quiero tener ya hasta que amanezca. En mi ganja party tú serás mi reina, aunque son
Smoking down the street, cruising down the highway, smoking our way to downtown. Gonna party tonight. Smoking down the street, cruising down the highway, smoking our way to downtown. Ganja.
Small stage show starting Friday, April 10th, featuring the POE and Pluto Han. We are here on episode 485 of the Terrell Effect with Sergeant Remo. We will be right back. All right. Okay. So this is the last segment.
Cool.
And we are going to, well, I'm wondering what that surprise sound was coming out of the back, but we got a couple more songs here. We're going to play them. And then, yeah, we got Reach the Top featuring Fidel Nadal, Damn Not True, Stand Up, and Freedom.
Okay.
All right, but before we, we'll play the 16 and out for this.
Inspire, Ocean combinations, me and say, Sergeant Remo alongside Fidel, who try and love in the rhythm. I'm gonna reach the top, I know it in my heart. I'm gonna reach the top, I see it in my vision. Don't give up, couldn't do that. Don't give up. Don't give up, I don't need that. Don't give up.
Ahora te digo, vamos a alcanzar el top. Vamos a explotar como un pop rock. Desde que Millie cantó el lollipop y a Bob Marley remixaron el hip hop. Remo, somos la música clica. Solucionamos lo que se complica. Sabes que el motor se rectifica y nos vamos a jugar al Benfica.
Coming from the bottom, you have to rise to the top. Anywhere you go, you know me never gonna flop. Come on, I know so well, me not go there again, can't stop. No matter where them attack.
But them not true, them not really like you. Them no want to see you doing good. Now for them not true, them not really like you. Them no want to see you right. No for them not true, them not really like you. No for them not true, them not really like you. No for them not true, them a spite you. Them no want to see you.
No for them tongue and talk, but they can't walk, they walk. Them a too chatty, but they can't back and talk. Them a look on me and them a want and talk. But mine not gon' kill them, I gon' lay them flat. When me the end of the session and me touch microphone, please take a video on your cellular phone. Another viral top shot another zone. Place my selector, me say run it up good.
Them not true, them not really like you. Them no want to see you doing good.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so this doesn't
Them not true, them not really like you. When them not true, then I really like you. Now when them not true, them I spite you. Them no want to see you.
Sit down on a rhythm lyrical, me a chant, me no too long time, grandma me go a walk. Action, back punch, action, Johnson, lyrical grandson from the masters done.
Yes, I am.
Don't stay quiet no more. See it in your eyes before. It's time for us to stand up. Stand up for truth and right. Stand up for justice. Stand up for humanity. Stand up for the children. I hear the bombing again. Hey. I hear the shooting and killing. Hey. People innocent. Hey. You're the one to be paying.
Everywhere you look, somebody fighting. Turn on the news and them a bomb again. Life is getting harder every day. Life is getting harder every way. Almighty Lord, I beg you keep the sufferer. Keep the little children from destruction. Almighty Lord, I beg you touch them soul. Take them a one so cool.
Okay, we're gonna close it with that one, but I have to get some time from you to give your shout outs to anybody that you would like to shout out before we head out.
Man, just thank you for having me, man. I appreciate, the time, and the reasoning. You can find me on all the platforms, on all the socials, Sergeant Remo. Respect for playing all of these songs, man. You played a lot of tunes. You forgot delivery service, yo. I thought you would have played delivery service. You got that one out.
I didn't even get that one. Hold on a second. I don't have that one.
We can't leave Rankin. You can't leave Rankin Joe out the picture, man. That's a big collab with
Oh
with
man,
Joe,
so you're gonna have to come back the next time, and we're gonna have to start it with that.
Yeah, man, but give thanks, man. You know what I mean? Big respect to everybody that's checking this out. You know what I mean?
All right. Yeah, man. Big up yourself for making the music. Keep up the creativeness and just the consciousness, man. I really appreciate your time and your energy, and look forward to hearing more from you. It's called Freedom. Here we go. On all streaming platforms.
Everybody's calling up for justice. Everybody's calling up for peace. It's like we're living in bondage, like we're living in fear. It's like we're living in bondage, like we're living in fear.
Freedom from my mental slavery. Freedom from all war and poverty. Release them under fire and violence. Treat them, just treat them with love and humanity.